pair, Darren Jackson and Brian Welsh, both former United players, and bring back Joe McLaughlin and Chris Jackson as they try to make it 3 home wins on the trot. Dundee United show 2 changes as they go for 18 wins undefeated. Ray McKinnon and Dave Bowman are out, with Mark Perry and Jamie Dolan returning. There's Barry Lavetti, who hopefully has put his injury and other problems behind him. He's come into the Hibs side at a vital time and is capable of getting a few goals in the run-in. Kjell Olofsson is joint top scorer at United with 13 goals. At just £400,000, he's been a real bargain for manager Tommy Maclean. He's signed till the summer of 1999. The referee is Mike Pocock from Aberdeen. So United kick off down the Easter Road slope, having won just one of the last 13 league matches here, and they've scored just 6 goals. On the other hand, Hibs have taken 5 of the 9 league points against United this season, and they're the only Premier side United have failed to beat. It's a bright day here, but rather blustery, which will make things a bit difficult for both sets of players. But a lot at stake for Hibernian. United, of course, chasing the European spot on 2 fronts, through the UEFA Cup and Scottish Cup. In fact, United are due back here next week on Scottish Cup semi-final business against Kilmarnock. So an early free kick to Hibernian. It's Chris Jackson, drafted back into the side this afternoon, preparing to take this one. Darren Dodds has pushed forward. Joe McLaughlin is up there as well. But it's an easy catch in the end for the tall figure of Sieb Dijkstra, who immediately starts an attack. It's played in by Presley. Another high ball. It's an awkward one from McLaughlin. He doesn't get away properly. And the shot going in there from Kjell Olofsson almost caught Jim Leighton. It was certainly struck with plenty of power. Joe McLaughlin there was struggling to clear. And Kjell Olofsson with a shot, and Jim Leighton took it at the second attempt. This is Winters. Olofsson trying to get it through there in the direction of McLaren. It was read by McCroken. There's a corner kick. Certainly United have been spending a lot more time in the Hibernian half. Just 10 minutes or so. And they're looking to cash in. Presley came in for that one, it was just beyond him. Well, McKinney was caught there. The Hibs are pouring players forward now. This is Lavetti. Powers calling for it. Well, Pedersen was there. Hibs fans are claiming a foul. Certainly, Pedersen made contact there just on the edge of the area. Oh, Malpass let that one go. And it was Pat McGinlay who pushed through in goal. Dijkstra got the touch on it. Well, Malpass, who's normally so reliable in this type of situation, let the ball drop in behind him. And the goalkeeper come out here, just got the touch as Pat McGinlay threatened. And Maurice Malpass, who hit that high one there, just looked on in frustration. Jimmy Dolan. Kimmy. Dolan again. It comes off Charnley. That's Pat McGinlay. Jackson. Miscue now by Charnley, but certainly nipped it away from Zetterlund. But here's Dolan putting it through. The Hibs are struggling here. It's Dolan. Well, a comedy of errors there. Mistake after mistake by Hibernian. Chris Jackson it was who tried to get it away in the final analysis, and Dolan come in, put his effort wide. There's mistakes all the way across their own penalty area there by Hibernian defenders. And Dolan almost pounced here. Olofsson was attempting there to get away from Dodge, didn't quite come off for him. Long one from Willie Miller, and it's a good one this time. Again, Malpass is caught, the chance is on here, and Dykstra does well there against Lee Power. Well, good long ball forward. Again, it dropped in by Malpass. Lee Power was onto it, and Steve Dykstra come out here to make the block. And also got the goal kick out of it. Charnley and McLaughlin getting in one another's way. This is Dolan. Kick against Olofsson. Foul on Charnley. The referee wants that one taken again. Well, McLaughlin and Charnley having a real go at one another, and the referee will speak to both players now. This stems from just a few moments ago, when in actual fact the players got in one another's way, and there was an angry exchange between them at that point. Joe McLaughlin was certainly unhappy with Charnley, and it has continued. Well, when you're trying to escape and fight against relegation, when you've players fighting among themselves, it hardly helps the managerial cause. Well, the two players are yellow carded, quite extraordinary. Maybe if they can channel their energies against the opposition, that might help. Chesley was struggling with that one. Breaks away now to Lavetti. Support comes from Chris Jackson. Charnley calls for it. Willie Miller's breaking in the far side. Miller drives it across. It's away by Presley. Off there by Winters. This is Olofsson. McLaren's breaking in the far side, a lot of space. Here's McLaren coming in the far side. So unlucky off the post. Well, he'd made a lot of space for himself, and Kjell Olofsson did ever so well to get that ball across in his direction. Still United have it. It's Zetterlund. Well, Kjell Olofsson drove the ball all the way across field, having spotted McLaren making space for himself, and his effort thumped off Jim Leighton's left-hand post. Away by McQuilkin, and Perry's under pressure here. He just got the touch on it ahead of Lavetti, and Dykstra had to look lively. The referee checks his watch, checks with his two assistants. The whistle sounds. Well, not the best of first halves, but the conditions difficult overhead and underfoot. But certainly Andy McLaren came closest to scoring in that first half. Good ball delivered from the far side from Kjell Olofsson. Then came McLaren and slammed it off the post at Easter Road. It's Hibernian 0, Dundee United 0. So it's Hibs unbeaten in the last 6 matches here at Easter Road, who kick off down the slope. And let's hope for a better 45 minutes. Certainly not much to get excited about in that first half. By Chris Jackson. Gets the home fans going as Lee Power pushes forward. And an early corner as Hibs play down the slope in the second half. And certainly hoping to apply a bit more pressure to the United defence. Charnley sends it in, the goalkeeper struggling here. Once again for such a tall goalkeeper. Dykstra got him into problems there. Stays in his line as United try to get it away. Darren Dodds comes in. McLaughlin's there as well. And the effort going in from Paul Tosh. But certainly the corner kick from Charnley will cause a problem for the goalkeeper. Again, in these difficult windy conditions, came for it and flapped a bit. Slip by Malpass. Levetti's onto it. Good play by Levetti, but he couldn't get the power into the shot. Well, he pounced on the mistake by Maurice Malpass, showed good control, but couldn't get any real dig into the shot. Play by Levetti. The final ball was ahead of Paul Tosh, and Dykstra now is getting involved after that challenge by the Hibs player. Steve Dykstra reacting angrily, and he's going to be cautioned. The yellow card is shown as we watch the incident. Well, there didn't seem to be an awful lot in that. And the keeper protested too much, and now he's been spoken to by his own player, by Stephen Presley. Well, Presley went over there to Dykstra and told him to get on with it. He certainly made a meal of that situation, got himself a yellow card. It really has been a bit of a bizarre afternoon with players from the same side at one another's throats. Still we await the opening goal. Hibs push players forward again. This is Power. It's a good ball, and just inches away from Paul Tosh. Well, the home fans are a bit happier now with the Hibs performance. Power it was who swung in the cross of just inches away. By Dodds. Betty with Malpass. A little nudge there by the United player. Free kick to Hibs. Well, United doing a lot more defending in the second half. Charnley plays it through to Paul Tosh. Good angled ball. And the header from Levetti over the top. Well, there are some more promising signs from Hibs in the second half. Well, there have all been tight matches between these sides this season. 1-0 to Hibs at Tannadice, and 1-1 here at Easter Road, followed by 0-0 at Tannadice, and 0-0 it is here at Easter Road this afternoon, with some 21 minutes of this second half gone. Here's a chance on Shell Olafsson, who threatened in the first half. Well, a real opportunity for him there. Getting in just in front of the defender, but over the top. And Dodds fires in the Hyman. McGinley's there, he wins it well. Oh, that's a good effort going in from Lee Power. Excellent effort from Power. McGinlay winning that one well, and good turn here. There was a deflection on it, just carried it past the post. Wigan was struggling there. Charnley sends it in. Whoa. Taken at the second attempt by Dykstra. These are difficult conditions. Here come United again. And it's just beyond Shell Olafsson. Presley provides a cover, maybe not enough, but that's a penalty. Yeah, he certainly held on to Lee Parr, and the referee has awarded the penalty kick, and this could mean that Presley is off. Lee Parr certainly had him in trouble there. He was shot with a pass back, and he certainly held on to the Hibernian player as he ran through in goal. This could well be a red card for Stephen Presley. See him holding on to the Hibs player. And certainly, as the last defender, he should be ordered off for this. It was a goal-scoring opportunity. The referee is making it quite plain to him. Well, Presley waits, and it's a red card. The referee had no alternative. And that's a blow for United in terms of not just this afternoon, but it also puts Presley out of the Scottish Cup semi-final against Kilmarnock here next week. So that's a big blow for Tommy Maclean. And a golden opportunity for Hibernian. It's Charnley who's going to take it. And he drives it home with relish. Chick Charnley. That's his first goal, and what a vital one. 72 minutes gone here. Did Chick Charnley enjoy that one? The fans certainly did. Hibernian 1, Dundee United 0. So drama here in the second half. Brilliant penalty. Gave the keeper no chance. Drove it home with conviction and power. Well, there seemed to be no real problem there for United. Presley was in to provide the cover. He was shot with a pass back, then he reacted. And now United are in trouble again here. But Dykstra improvises. There by Levetti. Well, there was covering defence this time, and Stuart McKinney is likely to escape here with a booking. There were certainly other defenders running in, but it was a dire challenge. And the referee is calling the former Aberdeen player back again. It's a yellow card. Good play by Pat McGinlay. Good challenge there by McLaughlin. And there's Charnley. Well, that's the two players who were fighting in the first half. They're combining for the right reasons now. That's a good ball through for McGinlay. Still it's McGinlay showing persistence. Well, the flag has got up. The referee, in fact, is giving the goal. The assistant referee had raised his flag, then he put it down again. The referee is saying, I'm in charge. The goal is given. Pat McGinlay makes it 2-0 to Hibernian with 78 minutes gone. It was persistent play by McGinlay. He got away there from Malpass, got the break of the ball, but he finished in some style as Seek Dykstra came to meet him. He flipped it over the goalkeeper. Perhaps Levetti had run into an offside position, but he wasn't, according to the referee, interfering with play. And McGinley's goal stands. referee now is allowing a change to be made. Barry Lavetti is going off. So he's made his contribution this afternoon. He gets a pat on the head there from Jim Duffy, and on comes Keith Wright, the player who carries a goal threat. It's the 80th meeting in the Premier Division between these sides this afternoon, and it's been a fine one for Hibs, especially in this second half. There's no doubt they've removed a lot of pressure from themselves and the manager. There's still work to be done in the closing weeks of the season. But this is a big result for them. The whistle sounds. Jim Duffy receives the handshakes from Tommy Maclean, who has tasted defeat for the first time in 3.5 months. Well, it was Hibs who took the lead after 72 minutes through Chick Charnley. There's a foul by Presley, clear foul on Power. Presley was sent off and Charnley finished with great style. Then just 6 minutes later, McGinlay showed persistence, fought his way through. And although the flag had gone up, it was a passive offside decision against, I think it was Lavetti, and McGinlay finished well, clipping the ball over Seed Dykstra. The final score at Easter Road, Hibernian 2, Dundee United 0.
Well, obviously the first and we scored the goal. The second one, I think Pat McGinley's ran through. The linesman did flag. I think he maybe anticipated Pat passing it, but he's come through from almost just inside the United's half and scored himself. So, I can see the fact that the linesman maybe anticipated a pass, but when he sticks in the back of the net, I don't think there could be any doubt about it.
2 controversial goals. Obviously, everyone at United unhappy about that.
Well, you used the word controversial, and I think that sums it up, but we've got nothing to say in that matter. I think that we've got our own thoughts, we'll keep them within the 4 walls.
It was a sort of bittersweet occasion for you, getting the all-vital first goal, but you're picking up that booking which puts you out of the remaining games.
Well, just one of these things that happened, and went a long time without getting it, and it was an absolutely stupid thing to do, but it just sums it up.
Well, that's just typical of Chick, isn't it? He doesn't do it, and sort of like the easy way. He doesn't get booked for I think something like 12 games for us, and then gets booked for arguing with one of his own players. It's very unfortunate, and I honestly feel sorry for him, because as you mentioned earlier on, he was man of the match. He's been outstanding for us in a number of games, a big favourite with the fans, and he's now got one match and then he's away on his holidays for a few weeks. But I'm more disappointed because we'll be losing him for a vital run, and as I mentioned earlier on, he's been different class.
Chick, different class. Well, Jerry, what do you make of it? 2 goals in it.